Greetings.
Hey, she's trying to dip out of audio range.
I took a bite at the worst time.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Bowlin Thru Albums, brought to you by Vinyl Hunger, YouTube channel for everything vinyl. If you haven't, go check it out. We are here to shine a spotlight on albums that we believe belong in your collection. Today's topic of conversation is none other than Depeche Mode, and we are covering Catching Up with Depeche Mode from, what is it,
1985.
85. I am your host, Harvey, and with me as always, I've got Sammy.
Hello.
And Dino.
Hello.
And of course, we don't have a fat guy today.
No fat guy today.
So I'll just be handling the fact stuffs.
That or it'll all be just bullshit. You'll just have to figure that
I kind
out.
of like the bullshit route.
So
Get people riled up.
Let's
Discourse.
Let's dive into one of the most Let's dive into one of the most defining new wave albums. Check that out. I wrote that. Albums of the 1980s and how this young British band turned personal misery into stardom.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yep, that's right. So, Baba Booey. I'm having a Baba Booey moment. Sorry.
What's that?
Howard Stern.
Oh.
That's Gary, the producer. He's a So every time I do it, I think that I feel like I'm listening to Howard Stern. Hold on.
I haven't listened to that in forever, ever since I stopped riding around with you in the car.
I know. Next time we go anywhere, I'm going to put it on. It's always on now, 24/7. So Catching Up with Depeche Mode. So the reasoning for the name of the album, first off, is because it hits from 81 to 85. So it was basically like, for it was only released in the United States, Catching Up with Depeche Mode. So basically it was for us to catch up.
Sweet.
For us to catch up with Depeche Mode, because they were already pretty big in England. They released this album November 1985. Introduced us all in America to the band's moody synth-driven sound that was already taking over Europe. See, that's exactly what I said, is what I wrote earlier. Like before, I kept saying that I don't like to pick like greatest hits and stuff like that. But in this case, it was like to not, like, I don't want to discount the first three albums, but when you listen to this one, it's really, for lack of a better word, like tinny, like toy-y, like sounds like they're like toys, like they're playing with toys. I mean, it's like in heavy metal, you like it when the band is raw, right? They sound great, like garage type, like Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love, bro. It's raw, But now when we listen to this album, Catching Up, it's like that's raw new wave. Completely fucking different than
just
raw
a bit
heavy
different.
metal.
Yeah, it does sound like you're saying like
a kid with a xylophone.
Yeah, kind of like a shallow sound in a way. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was like, well, because they were like pioneers in the sound. Like back then there wasn't what there is now. So, a lot of the shit that we're listening to, they're making it up as they go along. Like Dino and I were talking about it, and on Fly on the Windscreen on this album, they're actually hitting a metal door to get the sound of the snare, and they're fucking hitting tubes to get this other sound, and
that is what it sounds like.
Right?
Did you say one of them was like a clay pot falling down cement stairs?
Oh yeah, and one of the sounds was actually I think it was the same song, or no, one of the songs I'll remember, but it was a pot with the lid on it falling down cement stairs. And when they show it in the video, because it's in the music video, you go, holy shit. It sounds, when it's falling, it sounds, wow. With good effects and everything, that pretty much is the sound. I was just like, goddamn.
That's funny. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
There's no tech there yet, no electronic voices.
So these guys were like the originators of the new wave, like goth kind of scene, kind of like taking up from like the Cure pornography and stuff, like the early Cure, like really dark stuff. They just kind of went fucking
Darker.
yeah. One of their biggest hits, Just Can't Get Enough, was really poppy, but it was written by the other guy that left the band when they were a foursome. So maybe because right after that, the other guy, Martin Gore, took over.
Oh my god.
So, that's a little background on Depeche Mode. We'll talk a little bit more about it. But right now, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to our podcast. Even though that we're not on social media, so it's harder to get people out there to listen, a lot of people have been listening, and we thank you guys. But we also do want to share that we do have our website up, and it's called btalbums.com. So if you go visit it, you can see a bunch of different things. You can listen to the latest episode. You can also download our app, Bowling Thru Albums on the Apple Store. Just Apple, sorry. And if you're digging the vibe, just let people know, because we're trying to build this organically. So anything that anybody does would be great. Right, Sammy?
Yes, sir.
Right,
I
Dina?
agree.
Yeah. If you guys can just help, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you could do,
So Depeche Mode. Do you guys like Depeche Mode?
I do. I
You
love
like
them.
Depeche Mode?
Not really.
No.
I mean,
Oh my God.
I like maybe half a dozen more, maybe 7 or 8 songs.
The
I
more
feel
of
like that makes sense. That you don't like
And they're-
them that much.
And they're probably going to be the ones that a lot of people don't like, is the poppy ones, because I wasn't much into the, what did you call it?
the fucking
Goth.
the
Goth.
Or like the dark, depressing type of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I-
remember we talked about this before, and you're like,
I used to call
Mhm.
it depressed mode, because I thought everything was so depressing.
depressed
Because
mode.
Yeah.
the thing is, my wife pointed out to me that it's because I'm not a lyrical person. I'm a musician, so I hear what the bass player is doing, the guitar player is doing, everybody else, even the keyboards and stuff, but I don't really hear what the vocals are doing.
That makes sense. I'm a lyrics person for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
Of course.
We know.
Yeah. Of course. But back in the day, you had I was trying to be a new waver and shit. So Depeche Mode was the way to go. I remember at the clubs like listening to like Master and Servant and shit like that, but I don't really remember it. And I remember I saw some dude with the shirt, like that one down there in the corner, the Master and Servant, that chain, and it said that
Oh,
shirt.
yeah.
Exactly, but with the Depeche Mode bigger inside the chain. And I remember asking him, I go, Depeche Mode? And he was like a punker dude. Like, he must have been like 6'2", 6'3". He was like a big dude, just moved there from L.A. and shit. So everybody was super intimidated because, Calexico being Calexico. Somebody comes from somewhere different and, oh, shit, he's going to kill everybody.
Yeah, right.
Especially in that time because, he was supposedly the reason he moved was because gangs and shit like that. And then when you see him, he's a punker. So you're thinking, fuck, he's one of those fucking skinhead motherfuckers from Venice.
Maybe he was on the lam.
Yeah. So,
Right.
but no, he was just a punker and he just got, in trouble like we did. He was one of us, but
He fit in.
yeah. So I saw him and I go, hey, dude, what does that mean? And he just looks at me and means, fuck you. I go, oh, wow, that's cool. You
It's a
can wear a
great
shirt that
answer.
says fuck you. And for the longest time, I thought exactly that Depeche Mode meant fuck you.
Oh my god.
Until somebody told me it didn't. But the original lineup of Depeche Mode, I guess, they were formed in 1980. David Gahan, Martin Gore, Andy Fletcher, and Vince Clarke. So I guess the name was chosen by Dave Gahan. So the folklore, see, that's the thing. So I thought it was fuck you. I thought it meant fuck you. But according to ChatGPT, he said it's taken from a French fashion magazine meaning fast fashion, which kind of makes sense, but it would make more sense if it started this millennia because fast fashion is a thing now. It wasn't then, it was 1980. But
I wonder what fast fashion was in the 80s.
Wikipedia had a lot more to say though about the subject, and it said that it was taken from a mistranslation of the name of a French fashion magazine, Depeche Mode, right there. Gore said, "See, and this is the why I believe it, because Martin Gore said it means hurried fashion or fashion dispatch." So I like the sound of that. So I don't know. But see, and said the magazine's name for the band's name is Fashion News or Fashion Update. So, again, what does it mean? It could mean any of those things or fuck you.
Oh, yeah, that's the least likely
That's
one, but I kind of like
I got
that.
that catch-all.
Yeah.
How the hell would you think that means fuck you? Because you didn't speak English very well because you're paisa?
No, I was already in high school. I was a little bit more
American.
Anglo-Saxon. No, I knew more English. I mean, I'm so sure, but I don't know. I mean, maybe in some weird way. I mean, Depeche Mode. What do I know? I didn't know it was French. First off, I thought it was like German. In German, it could mean fuck you. I mean, what's fuck you in German?
The thumb?
No. Like, how would you say it?
No.
I could
I
tell
don't
you
know.
right. Since you guys don't know, I could say it. Depeche Mode means fuck you in German.
Interesting. What
There
is
you
it? Do you know German?
No.
What
No.
language do you know?
Italian.
I barely got a handle on English, man.
What?
Give me a break.
What's in Italian? Isn't it bafangu to fuck off or?
That's how it's always used, but I don't know if that's a direct translation or not. But
Does Siri know?
Fick dich.
Fig dish.
Fick dish.
See,
thick
In
dish
German,
it's a fig dish.
fick dish.
is thick,
Thick dish.
thick,
Thick.
Fick with an F.
Fick.
Fuck, thick.
I said
Fuck.
thin. What? Thick.
thick.
Thick dick. All right, I get you. But like I was talking about, the fucking sound was like
Fanculo. Vaffanculo.
bafanculo.
That's funny.
It's culo, like culo, huh?
Yes.
I'm going to just try and translate fuck you in every language now. I'm so interested.
So I first got this album. Remember when we were talking about The Cure that I found that cassette in the back of that guy's car? Well, there was 2 cassettes, and this Catching Up was the second one. I just had never heard it. And then, I saw that dude with that shirt, and I was like, wait a minute. I remember that I had that tape, and I was just like catching up. And then I remember, I go, oh, yeah, that song that was on video 1 was called People Are People. I go, that shit was pretty cool. Because it had those weird sounds in the beginning, like the chains hitting and shit. It was a crazy video. Did you ever see it?
Yes,
It was
I have seen that
fucking
video.
nuts.
because I like that song.
But they have a tendency in their videos, like I've seen like about 5 of the videos from the album that we listened to, and they all show what the sound is. Like earlier, like it sounded like it was a lighter in Blasphemous Rumors, but it's not. It's scissors, because he's talking about how the chick slit her wrist, and I was just like, "Whoa!"
Very depressing, Dino.
I told you. I'm telling you.
But see, that's the thing. Like Blasphemous Rumors, like you would think it's a controversial song, because what he's saying that God has a sixth sense of humor, because he does. Like he talks about the girl in the very beginning of the song, how she's committing suicide and then she comes back. You know, like she gets really close to dying and she comes back. And this other chick, she turned 18, turned her life to God. And how did she end up on life support? You know, she basically turned her life around and she ended up on life support. So, you know, that's sort of like, he doesn't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but it seems like God's got a sick sense of humor. You know, he does this to good people, you know, basically. And I don't know, that song alone is very controversial with me, because it's very hard to understand if it was a perspective of the mom. So for those of you guys that have never heard the song Blasphemous Rumors, it's kind of a depressing song, but in all honesty, it made me kind of want to listen to Depeche Mode because we were doing this exercise in English class where people brought a song and you had to interpret the song. And this chick, Patty Torres, brought Blasphemous Rumors, and the teacher was like, "Holy fuck!" She's all, you guys know this band Depeche Mode?" And we were just like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you guys listen?" He goes, "This is like very advanced stuff. Do you guys understand what he's talking about?" It's like, I was just like, huh. They piqued my interest right there.
I'm the kid in the back of the class going, "There's words?"
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying.
So, like it says, girl of 16, whole life ahead of her, slashed her wrist, bored with life, didn't succeed, thanks the Lord for small mercies. And then talks about the mom, and then he says talks about the rumors. So yeah, the song starts off with the girl 16 that tries to kill herself, and then her mom's like praying thank you and this and that, and it's a very hard song to comprehend what it really is about, who it's really about, what whose perspective he's writing in. Right? It's kind of crazy how involved it could get for it's just a song, but I don't know.
Wow, that last verse is crazy. That found a new life in Jesus Christ, hit by a car, ended up on life support machine. Summer's day as she passed away. Birds singing the summer day. Then came the rain. Wow.
See what I mean? It's like heavy. It's like teenagers are listening to this stuff, and that's what like the teacher was saying. She's all, "Do you guys understand this?" And we're just like, honestly,
I wouldn't have back then.
Everybody was just like, I was floored.
Wait, how old were you?
Probably like 15,
Oh.
16.
Yes, I was depressed enough to know this.
So I didn't know dick,
I knew shit about dick.
That sounds terrible.
It's just I've been very depressive for a long time. This would have been my shit if I would have been actually listening to this when I was 15. I listened to some Depeche Mode because of you.
Yeah,
but
if
I would have found this, I would have been like, "This is my shit."
And back then, the large group of these the goth group, or the guy from Big Daddy. You're not mad at me. You're mad at your dad.
Exactly. He's right.
They all looked like that to me. They all had trench coats.
That's
and
funny. I love a trench coat. I would like one.
The group that I guess that I was trying to get into, it was all kind of like the preppies. The preppies listen to Depeche Mode and The Cure, but I always I make it odd. I make it odd.
You make it odd. You just make it odd.
Yes, I go all the way to the point where like I'm dressing the part and everything. I get into the music. I get into.
You try too hard to fit in.
Well, that's interesting.
No,
to
I
say
don't know.
that because
I don't know.
Probably because
at my school, most of the people that were in that goth, realm, were mostly the musical theater people at our school. The preppies listened to, they were like lover boy kind of music, and we were like the metalheads and punkers, and
yeah. See, we had
metalhead cowboys.
We had headbangers, and then we had the fucking all the new wavers were all the preppies too.
Oh yeah, so no, the new wavers had it bad in our school because we weren't our group, the Heshers or what do you want to call us. We weren't mean to them. We were mean to the preppies, but the preppies were mean to the theater people.
Yeah, the new wavers were what you would consider Breakfast Club. The people I hung out with, and the reason I got into all this music was because of the clubs we were going to, and it was all new wave and shit. So I just made it odd.
That's when I kind of got over the whole thing and stopped disliking that music and getting more into it. Was probably because of clubs and stuff, because that was all they played in the club. So
I was always amazed because listening to any of these songs, all the stuff that's going on, like I think about a reggae song, or like a song that we've written, how we've got that little dun 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 dun, like everyone's like you sing some stuff and then you do a little thingy, a little instrumental little thingy. These guys have those little instrumental thingies, fucking everywhere, and they're all in harmony with each other, and they're all doing crazy shit. And I think about, it's like everybody's playing a guitar solo at the same time, but they're all in harmony, basically. And then you got the guy doing the beat. You know, it's just to me, it's amazing, and also the fact that they came up with all these sounds. I mean,
Yeah, that's the crazy part. I didn't even think about that, but all the crazy, it's almost like they're like movie Foley guys, you know?
Yeah, like how did they figure out that the pot rolling down the stairs was like such a good sound?
Right? Could you
Exactly.
imagine?
throwing
Could you
shit.
imagine how fucked up wherever that place was? They jammed. All the shit they were breaking and
They're
throwing
breaking
against
shit,
the walls, and
hammering
shit.
the wall.
Yeah, that place is probably destroyed, but a wealth of library.
But they were huge too back then. I mean, like I remember at the club, like Just Can't Get Enough. People could not get enough of that fucking song, dude.
Just couldn't get enough.
They could play it for 20 minutes, and people would be losing their fucking mind for 20 minutes. And then they would play Fly on the Windscreen, and they all sit down except for me. And it's like, hey,
love
this
that
is
song.
a way better song.
I love both.
Like I said, like my experience with Depeche Mode started with People Are People, and then I started like really listening to it. And by that time, I was just like already started listening to The Cure and all this other stuff and New Order. So by 1987, I was full new wave. So not even when I was first listening to this, I was listening to this, you know, without, you know, not with just listening to it. Nobody knew because you couldn't. I couldn't just let Richard and Carlos know that I was listening to Catching Up with Depeche Mode. They just, or anybody, any of the headbangers, you know. You just,
I mean, look at that cover.
I know. And everybody was so homophobe back then. Everybody was, you know, damn. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. We were talking about it earlier. And
Yeah.
I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to get canceled. But it was pretty bad. I mean, and we were raised in that. We were raised to, you know, with those kind of answers from older people, you know. Like
Fucking dicks.
Like, you know, older, like
Yeah.
you know, my dad, grandfather kind of thing. They, you know, they find out like an actor's gay, and that's it. No more listening to them or no more watching their movies, just because.
Canceled for being gay.
Yeah,
that's lame.
That's how my dad was too, pretty much.
A lot of people were like that. It's crazy.
My dad's gay, so that's why
Federico.
we're not homophobic in this house.
Me and Federico.
His husband
And
Federico.
that's okay.
Yeah, so they say.
That's why I love you.
Mm-hmm. So they say.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so one of the things was, if you listen to the album, you would know that one of the big things that I really wanted to discuss with the album was what the difference in sound between this stuff, just, you know, within a year of this, from their, was it third album to Some Great Reward, just the difference in sound. Because like I was playing like Dreaming of Me. The song Dreaming of Me is the first song. And basically in this album, they go in order as they were released, and they were all singles. So
Yeah, I was listening to this earlier. Like, I was listening to the album, and I was like, God, I love it. I love Depeche Mode. That's one of the things that I love, that I took from you, is that I love New Wave.
New Wave's so great. It's so
like
great. It's so
I just
different.
love it. I want to be in one of those clubs that you guys were talking about, dancing to this.
Oh
like,
my God.
And you can like watch videos on YouTube of these clubs where they're like,
You
they
would've
usually don't
loved
have
it.
the music, like you can't hear what they're listening to, but the people are like dancing all weird, and I'm like, that looks so fun. Like nobody
So-
gives a fuck that they look stupid.
So this is basically what was it? Their very first song that they ever released was Dreaming of Me. So and then you know, fast forward and you listen to the sound and everything, and then you listen to this.
Yeah, this one's good.
So you listen to People Are People, and you just go, oh my God. That's what that's what attracted me the most to this album, and I think that's why I feel like it's more of an album that people should get if you're collecting like 80s new wave, because it's very pivotal, because it's where it all started. Like even for them, like you listen to People Are People, it's a fucking great song and it's missing from this album, but it was supposed to be on this album, but it wasn't put on because in Europe they released this same album called People Are People instead of Catching Up, and that song was in it. So they said, well, let's release it in the United States, because they weren't really well known in the United States yet, and it was right before People Are People hit. So they said, well, no, let's not release this People Are People one because we want to single it out, right? So they released a different one, 81 through 85, Depeche Mode 81 through 85, which had a different set of songs, but did have People Are People. And then they decided to release Catching Up in the United States only with the lineup that it has, which is not bad because it has a lot of really good songs. Oi. I thought I heard the
Was
dog.
that Pebbles?
Yeah.
I heard
Still, yeah.
Pebbles.
It's the Doug.
Oh,
It's the goddamn Doug.
Yeah, she's howling.
She's howling. The dog is
Yeah,
howling.
you know, I thought we were gonna do Black Celebration.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
that album is a pretty good story.
I actually own
That
that
album.
one.
That one's really good, but it's missing. It's still, the LP is missing the song, but not tonight.
Oh,
That, oh God, it's raining. That's such a great song. I think it's only on the CD.
I love that song. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
think
great
only on the
song.
CD.
That was one of my first favorite songs by them.
I remember I used to play it for you guys all
Yeah.
the time. It's such a feel-good song. It's so good. But that whole album, the first time I ever listened to Black Celebration,
Here Is the House is like one of my favorite songs.
I couldn't put it down. I could not stop listening to it. It was so good. It was like so deep.
I don't even remember where I got the record. I think you got it for me because
Yeah.
I was like, I need it. Like that's one I have
And
to
that
have.
bitch is expensive.
Yeah, and it's so clean. It's like brand new. I haven't even played it.
Damn.
I want to play it. but
I just opened mine not too long ago. I just actually opened the Smiths the other day because I wanted to do a podcast on
The
it.
Queen is dead.
Yep. Oh, and I got this. Look. Yeah.
What is this, like the full one?
No, it's the other one because he had the other one for
$20?
Yeah, the other one was 40.
That's
so
cheap.
I wanted to pay 20.
Wait, so
I'll
was this
take- I'll
not-
take this one.
Anyone that would pay 40.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, so the other one has two more records.
What the hell? Why'd you get this and you didn't get it for me?
I know, because I was gonna listen
What is
to
it?
it.
The Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift.
Because I was thinking
Bitch.
that maybe we could do another one with Celeste, because she was fun, and just talk about. This time we won't have to talk about any of the other shit. We just talk about the music.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll like it. You said I would.
I mean, I'm sure Celeste likes
Yeah,
other
you're gonna
music
like
we
it.
could talk about.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
She'll find plenty to talk about.
Me and
She's
Celeste
not
have
just a Swiftie.
pretty similar music tastes.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what that says about me. Just kidding.
You're young at heart.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still young. 29 is
Yeah,
young. Oh,
it
wait.
is.
I'm not 29. I lied. I'm 19. Just kidding.
That's right. That's what you said.
I just
last
outed
time.
myself.
So
I'm young and dying.
I guess I mean I guess I don't even have to ask. Did you like it?
Yes.
All right. So my favorite
Love it.
part of the show
Oh, no.
is, what was your favorite song?
Well, hold on. Let me
Bring it up here on
album.
the TV.
Dressed in Black. Just kidding. That's a different album.
Dressed in black again. She's dressed in black again.
It's about me.
13 songs. My favorite number too. I
don't have a favorite.
no.
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Actually, I don't know.
It's got such good songs for people. If you don't know this album, and I don't know if you like it, it's kind of tough to
What about
find
you,
it.
Dino? Did you like this?
I like a couple songs. I like Just Can't Get Enough and Dreaming of Me. And there's a couple other ones I like. But
Yeah, that first one is pretty cool. That
Yeah.
fucking like that little intro.
I do like Blasphemous Rumors and Fly on the Windscreen.
Isn't Fly on the Windscreen in Black Celebration? No, huh? That's a different song.
Which one? Play Fly on the Windscreen, because I think I like that one too. Yeah, I like that one too.
This one's insane. Those fucking sounds. They have so many keyboard
This
leads, and they all
Sounds like it should have been in an
This
80s
song's
Eddie
sick.
Murphy movie.
Yeah, I think this might be like my top song from this album. Because,
Fly.
yeah,
I love the way
Yeah,
his
this
voice
I like
sounds
this too.
So
I
what's-
love how it's like dark and like goth. Like you could go to like a goth club and this would be playing and that'd be pretty sick.
honestly, this fucking it's kind of weird to say because our dynamic, but this song is fucking sexy as fuck. Like when he's all touch me, feel me, when it's so fucking hot.
That's what I was thinking of. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if this was playing at like a goth club, that would be like really cool.
I remember people dancing
I'd
to
be
this
into
like, at Forum on the speakers. The crazy hippie chicks, how they get. That's how the New Wavers got. What was the things he says?
Oh wait, it is on Black Celebration.
Most of
Yeah.
those rave parties back in the
Really?
90s, 80s, late 80s, early 90s were all new wave music.
Oh fuck yeah, alternative back then.
I guess I should go to a goth
alternative,
club.
I love this part, especially when with the dynamic of him and Martin Gore. They're basically the two singers, and then the other guy would say it right there. He always like backs him up. See, let me show you exactly where he does it.
Oh, you can hear him in the back.
This is what I think, because like they talk about how most of the subjects are dealing with social issues and and sex and sex inequality and just shit like that. That's why I remember hearing back then, or not hearing, but when I would read a bunch of magazines, I remember Martin Gore. He's the lyricist, mostly for them. I remember him saying that he never meant to be a band for teenagers. He wasn't writing for teenagers, he was writing for adults.
Yeah, well, that was kind of obvious.
So, because he was asking him how he felt about his success, and he was like, well, I never wrote these songs for these kids, So I'm sure Just Can't Get Enough. That one's pretty cool, though. I mean, that one worked.
You know who loves Depeche Mode? My mother. She loves
Mhm.
them. She just saw them a year or two ago, maybe.
Oh, she saw him when they came.
she saw them,
Yeah.
and she was talking about it for a while. She had so much fun. She was like so happy that she got to see them.
I'd go see him if they came.
Yeah, I wish I would have went.
I know, me too. I missed them. I had just gone to The Cure, so I couldn't see myself spending more money to go see Depeche Mode, and I should have. Now that I've been show deprived, like
Show deprived.
when was the last time you went to a show?
Like a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. You went to go see homie Abel. What's his name?
Oh,
The
that was
Weeknd.
yeah. You know
Oh,
what? That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. I did just see The Weeknd, but before that, I went to Blonde Shell,
Oh yeah.
which I wish I could relive.
Damn, that's right. That was.
I think she's gonna have a second leg of her tour, and I would go again for sure.
Who was the last show you went to?
I want to say Bruce Springsteen
Damn.
Oh, that's cool. Where was that?
in Baltimore, actually.
When?
Yeah, we last year.
Last year.
Last year.
You haven't
in
been to a show
October.
this year?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think
Oh,
if I have.
shit.
I have a show.
I haven't
in
Oh, I
September.
have. I take that back. A couple months ago, I went and watched Common Sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, I've been to a few shows
I've been to a
this
show
year.
here and there, but they've been utterly forgettable. Obviously, if we can't remember,
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, me and
Nothing's-
Samantha went.
Yeah, worth remembering,
somewhere.
except Common Sense.
I've been to like 3 or 4 shows at the Music Box and shit, but nothing to write home about.
Bruce Springsteen
Obviously,
show was
nothing to
sick.
have a podcast about.
Wait,
You know-
somebody from Led Zeppelin. What's the guy's name?
Who? John
Robert
Paul
Plant?
Jones?
No.
Nobody ever says that.
No, that's why I wanted to
What the
say it.
No.
Jimmy Page, Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
Yeah.
Wait, this is off the record because we haven't announced yet, but he's going to be at Harrah's.
No shit. Oh, wow. That'd be a cool show to see.
Yeah.
I'm in for sure.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know what it is. I got a pre-sale code and all that.
You think we can interview him for the podcast?
Yeah, right.
Dude, what better way to get known?
There's no way. Those people sometimes
For who?
they're
Him or
insane.
us?
Dude,
Yeah.
tell
for
him
real.
that Dino.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
hey.
Off the record.
Fuck that. I'll have to do it.
You're
Yep.
gonna have to fall on that one, that grenade yourself.
I know.
Yeah, why'd you fucking you volunteered Dino with the quicks?
I know.
Yeah, like boom, like nothing.
Because I wasn't because I immediately, you throw the woman there, but that's racist. I mean, that's
Racist.
that's not. No, I'm sorry, that's not racist, but that's being a bigot, right?
Sexist.
Sexist.
Sexist. That's
Yes.
it.
Oh
A
my
pig.
god, he's getting all. You're a pig.
Like remember 2.5 Men when Alan met Steven Tyler from next door. He goes, "Oh my god, I lost my virginity to you in the '80s," and he's like,
Oh
I
my
don't remember a
God.
lot of the '80s, so
That's so funny.
He's like, no.
To your music.
Yeah, exactly. He meant
That's
the
hilarious.
music. But oh shit, god damn it! Like I was saying, I guess this album to me was pretty pivotal. It's hard to pick a favorite. I have a So what was your favorite? Fly on the Windscreen?
Yes.
Dino picked Dreaming of Me and Just Can't Get Enough.
and Fly on the Windscreen.
And Fly on the
Top
Windscreen.
three.
See, I like New Life and Dreaming of Me a lot. Just because they're so early and they sound so raw. See, I can hear the rawness like I hear the rawness in like a Motley Crue. I can hear the rawness in the New Wave.
I feel like you can hear it with those,
Huh.
especially with this song. You can hear
It
that
sounds like they're in here right now.
in a tin box.
Yeah,
like
they're
you
in
said.
here right now recording. Hurry up, dude. They were super young right here. But like this was New Life it's playing right now in our headphones. So this is the video for it. This is like one of the earliest of them together.
Oh wow!
Look at the
it's
guy with the cat.
crazy. He looks like a baby. How old is he?
Right there, probably 19.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
crazy.
So now Depeche Mode, I read, is just him and him right there. The blonde guy with the black net, Paul McCartney.
Paul
No,
McCartney.
it says Vince Clarke is the Paul McCartney.
Oh my God! How cute! They're so little.
Fucking Martin Gore, man. Martin Gore. And so now Depeche Mode is just the guy singing and the far guy and the keyboards. It's just them two. Because there was 3 of them for the longest time since like 97 or some shit like that. But the other guy passed away.
Oh yeah, I just read that.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking up. I actually Googled is any of the
Ese güey
members.
pinche vato, like, oh yeah. Like I had like my doubts whether Dave Gahan is gay or
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Martin
just gonna
Gore,
say. I Googled if any of them were gay. It said no.
the guy with the hat is.
Well, no, he's
Look
not.
at him. Look at him. Nobody moves like that. Look at it. He's got
What
the
do you mean?
move.
That's like an
He's got the
80s, like
moves.
that's an 80s
Nobody
stupid
can-
dance.
Dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
the people in
dude.
the clubs, they be
Look
dancing
at the
like
hips.
that.
Look at the hips. That takes some fucking practice. Some fucking walking around. I know.
Oh, you would. See what I said? It stands true what I said earlier. This is why we're not homophobic, because my dad's gay.
I have a good gaydar, and that guy, he is.
Oh my God.
He's probably the guy that's not in the band anymore.
Is he the one that died?
No.
Well,
I don't
anyways,
know.
there
I
was
don't
some
know. I hate to say
speculation.
it.
There was some speculation about one of the people in the band that they were bisexual, but there was never anything confirmed.
Martin Gore is not gay?
None of them were gay. It said
That blows my fucking mind.
they had wives and
Look
stuff.
at him. Oh, shit, dude. Hold on.
What the hell?
Let me show you.
What the hell?
No, I mean,
He ain't gay. He's just
not-
sensual.
I don't want to label
He's
him.
feeling himself.
Yeah, he actually, back then he was a beautiful human being.
Still, you're just solidifying everything I'm saying.
Like this one, look. This is Blasphemous Rumors. So this is where they show you what they used to make the sounds. Look.
Oh, they're hitting this. They're hitting the shit. That's pretty cool. Oh,
there it is. There it is.
There's the pot.
And the lid.
And lid.
Yeah. Something like they were talking about how Some Great Reward, the one with People Are People, that they wanted that industrial sound, so they went to and tried all kinds of different shit. It paid off. I mean, look at them now. They can do no wrong. They're huge. They're nothing what they were before. They're like this enormous conglomerate, they're like too big. Like when I think of Depeche Mode, that back then, Catching Up was great and everything, but when you went all the way up to Black Celebration, and then when they came out with 101, that was a trip because we all knew that from the news, KTLA Channel 5, back in the day, they broke the record for playing in front of the most people in the United States, just the band, just them. They played it in front of 80,000 people at the Rose Bowl. That's what was recorded in 101. So it was amazing. It was like at the time. And they weren't that famous in the United States. Supposedly, they didn't get airplay or nothing like that. It was unprecedented at the time because nobody knew they were that big except the new
80,000 people that came to
Yeah,
that.
all the
exactly.
80,000 people that were their fans.
Yeah. Because, just can't get enough. Who doesn't know that song? That song plays, everybody dances no matter what.
Imagine the sound coming out of that stadium in the neighborhood around there when they were playing.
And they're one of the few bands that sound better live. It's just amazing how, like this. Like, we've been listening to Just Can't Get Enough off the Catching Up. If we switch over and listen to 101 and the same song, right?
Strange Love.
That's another song I like.
Yeah, I like that song a lot.
So this is them live.
That would be so fun to see them live.
Oh my God, I would not stop dancing. They just sound way better live. It's just amazing how good it sounds live. And if I was to recommend an album to everybody right now, it would be 101. Get 101 and crank that shit. Oh man, you will
Why
thank
didn't
me.
we do 101?
Because I felt like it was too much of a greatest hits, and here we are doing. I felt like we should go all the way back with Depeche Mode, kind of like we did with The Cure, where we went all the way forward, and then we're gonna go back. Well, with Depeche Mode, we started right in the beginning. So the next one will be probably like Never Let Me Down Again with Strange Love and all those songs, because that one was fucking great. But I also want to do Black Celebration. It's hard. It's hard when they have so many fucking good albums. I'd like to explore more of the 2000s. That was fun. I'd like to do more of that. And we talked about it earlier about, maybe getting some Fatboy Slim, some good solid, no, I'm just kidding. The Paramore, the guys, Fallout Boy. Maybe an episode where we touch on when we do let's do a group like Whitechapel and like let's group a bunch of like bands from that period also, but there's so many possibilities. But honestly, you the listener, you could tell us which ones you like the most. I know that everybody's clamoring for more 80s metal, of course.
No, they're not.
Yep, they
it's
are.
because it's all your old friends. Hello, old friends.
Hello.
Hello, old friends.
I love my friends.
Yeah, me too.
They obviously like me a little bit.
Yeah, they're listening to this.
I know. It's crazy. I think it's crazy. I really want to thank you guys for listening. That's awesome. I wish you guys were here. I wish like we could have like this whole fucking like a bunch of people just here talking about this, because everybody's got such killer stories about that time.
Everybody's got something to say.
Yeah, everybody's got something to say.
We could fit at least 7 or 8 people on the bed.
Oh,
Yep.
God, it's going to be so hot in here. Sweat factory.
Oh, shit. Hold on. So, what was your least favorite song?
I don't have one. You can't make me choose.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
I have a least favorite song on this album.
All right, what is it?
I'm sorry.
You do it.
Let me put it back.
I haven't heard it enough to know which one would be my.
See.
I can play you my least favorite song, and you can agree. Like, if I had to take one out, it would totally be this one. Oh, I turned down the volume.
This is really a quiet one.
Doesn't it sound like a Mexican song for some reason?
Sounds like
Now we're listening to the song Flexible.
Sounds like he'll be
Right?
It does.
It sounds like country-ish, Mexican.
I swear I hear a banjo in there.
Yeah, what is that? A banjo?
That's
I
got to
think
be
so.
a banjo.
That's a motherfucking
And
banjo.
all these guys actually played instruments, like guitar and bass and shit. Except for Dave Gahan, I don't remember reading anything that he played. And I think he's talking about being flexible sexually.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Am I reading too much into the gay thing now that I know they're not gay? Now I'm thinking, wait a minute, what was I thinking? Because I would remember telling Dino, I'm sorry I said it like that.
Who?
Dino. I remember telling him that those sons of bitches, that lying son of a bitch.
Johnson.
I'm getting delirious. Here, hold on. I'm sorry. Reach out and touch me. Oh, it's Music for the Masses. I said Never Let Me Down Again. It's Music for the Masses. That album's fucking killer. That is, I think, before they jumped the shark, was Music for the Masses right here. This one. And then 101, and then Violator, that's Personal Jesus stuff, and that's when I
like Songs of Faith and Devotion.
This one is pretty good, but it's really, now when you talk about depressing Depeche Mode, dude, I gotta tell you, for me, it didn't start till this album right here, Songs of Faith and Devotion. That is some depressing fucking shit.
I think that's why I like it. I'm like, I love that album.
That is really harsh. It was really harsh. I couldn't listen. I thought it was just way too much. So what I was gonna say is, back then, like, everybody was so homophobe, so they used to say, I can't understand what makes a man hate another man, but people would say, I can't understand what makes a man, it takes another man to help me understand. That's what people thought he said. So they go, it's fucking gay. And I go, I love that song. He goes, no, what do you mean you like that song? So it takes another man to understand. So you're down with the whole man-to-man thing? And I was just like,
oh my god,
dude, people are people. That's what it's about.
People trip me out.
Oh, dude,
just that one part. Like, what about the whole rest of the song?
I'm
like,
telling
context.
I got harassed big time by all the headbangers, and I never ever spoke of me listening to any new wave again. I didn't. I was just like, no, I don't listen to that shit. That's gay shit. Right? And then now I'm at home.
Boom.
I'm at home.
Indoctrination complete.
Yeah, I get home. I'll be in my room doing homo things.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Like Harvey earlier. I'm going to be in my room. Do you remember in, what was that?
Wedding
Wedding
Crashers.
Crashers. Yeah. That's the way of thinking back then. So, like, in a place like Calexico, as small as it was, but yeah, so like you said earlier, we're not homophobe. I'm just explaining that time period.
Back then, access to the correct lyrics was not like it is now.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, that's
you had to
true.
literally listen to that shit 500
You know
times
what,
and write
too,
shit
though?
down.
Like, even this, like, the lyrics on Spotify are not always accurate. Like, sometimes, like, I either know the lyrics because I've seen it, like, on the vinyl, or I've looked it up somewhere else or whatever, and the lyrics on the Spotify thing are not right. And I'm
You're
like,
just like, what the fuck?
And sometimes you can clearly hear that it's not saying that. And I don't know, maybe it's like
No
AI or
shit.
something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what
Because
the
that's
fuck?
what it is.
They didn't say that shit.
There's some that they don't even show the lyrics. It's weird, huh?
Yeah, so they're just not available. I've even seen, like, some artists post, like, that's not what I said, and, like, post a screenshot of the Spotify lyrics and be like, that's not what the lyrics are. And I'm like, what the hell?
What's crazy too is, like I was telling Dino, is that back then we didn't know how many records that band had. How would I know how many records Motley Crue has? I know I have Shout at the Devil.
Right.
You
It's
know?
like, well, I think they got 7 because that's what I saw at the record store.
Yeah, you'd have to go to the record store or read a magazine or something. You didn't have lyrics. You didn't know, it was crazy. How much, like, thinking about how much stuff I knew about bands and stuff when they were playing in San Diego and this and that. It's amazing that I knew anything. It was hard.
Yeah.
It was spending a bunch of time at Norm's Liquor reading magazines for free, just to get a little bit of data so I can show off to my friends that I hate it.
And always with a cassette tape in the deck ready to hit play and record.
And
record songs off the radio because
there was no way I was going to go to the fucking record store because a chick knew me. I wasn't going to buy the People Are People single. I was gonna have to go all the way to El Centro and buy that shit over there where nobody knows me.
Just like when he bought the Liza Minnelli album.
That was my life. That was my life. I think some of these records that I have, they're singles because, like the reasoning for us going through Catching Up with Depeche Mode is because I have most of those singles, and it's so cool because like I was telling Harvey one time I was playing "Shake the Disease" that's on this album, and I played that same song with those two records because I have two of the same one, and Spotify played that song for 20 minutes, dude, in a remix version. It was so cool. And then I noticed I didn't record it the whole time. I was doing it because I was recording it, didn't hit record. I was just like, great. I had a great time doing it, though.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime masterpiece.
Yeah. One of these days, maybe I'll do it again. So I guess, I mean, that's the only song that I don't, I didn't like on the album was that one. The flexible one. But I mean, all of them are great. Like Somebody, Shake the Disease. It's called a Heart. Yeah, see, so like I was saying, they're in the order that they were released. And that's the great thing about it is that you could see him go from the toy-like sound and everything, and you can hear the progression. And when you get to number 13, Fly on the Windscreen, it's like, whoa. And then you listen to the next album, and you go, holy fuck. Somebody
They
grew
just
up.
kept getting better and better.
You know what I think had happened was by the time they got to that third album, or fourth album, I'm sorry, they had real money. And they were able to afford the real synthesizer, the real sampling equipment, and all that crap. I think that's what happened.
I'm sure. Unless they were rich out of the gate.
So I think that's a wrap into our deep dive into Depeche Mode, unless you got anything to add, Sammy.
I do not.
I don't either.
This album pretty much highlights the rise of one of today's biggest new wave bands. So hopefully, like we were talking about earlier, look for some of our new episodes. I'd like to thank the production crew and our non-fat guy. He's all right, keeping Sammy in check. But make sure to check out our YouTube channel. Check out all our episodes from this year. All our episodes are in there and waiting for you to see them. So we would really appreciate you going on there and giving us a like, giving us a view, because it's so new. So, nobody really knows about it. So like I said, visit our website, btalbums.com. I'd like to give a shout out to Elmo Corvo YouTube channel for allowing us to look at his videos of Depeche Mode. We were looking at him throughout the whole episode. So check out his channel and make sure to subscribe, as you are going to subscribe to our podcast and channel, right? Yes, I'm talking too much, Sammy. I see that. But I love it. I want to thank everybody for listening.
Thank you
guys for
Bye.
being here. So it is with my pleasure to say again, goodbye.